Hello everyone and welcome to the Captain's Video Blog. We are Saturday, July the 23rd, 2016. 9th out of 10 days to not be, following the good old, the name of the number and the to make the date. I don't know why I suddenly thought of that. But yeah, July has 10 as every month with 31 days because, first, second, third, repeat 3 times for, first, second, third. Oh no, fuck. Well, shit. This completely goes out of the out of the window because I didn't take into account 11th, 12th and 13th. It's really strange, we always assume that we've always counted on base 10 because that's, the most logical way to go besides base 5, because base 10, it's the number of fingers we have on both hands. Makes it easy to count. But we also have base 5, which is the fingers on one hand. But no, we actually have, base 20, because we count from 1 to 19 and then 20 and then 21, and then we have base 10 because we don't say 20, 10, we say 30. And we have also base 12 as experienced in the number of inches in a foot, which is strange because it might have been made by someone who had an additional toe, because, an inch is... I don't know where I'm going with that train of thought. But yeah, in French there's also this weird thing. Well, French has decided that it would use base 20 at will, so we have 4 20s, which is 80, and then we have 4 20s 10, which is 90, and it goes up to 4 20s 90, 4 20s 10 9, because we don't have 19, we say 10 9, like there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 10 7 10 8 10 9, because somehow we forgot that maybe, we should try and find words looking like the Latin words for 17, 18 and 19, but we have those words for 70, 80 and 90, as the Swiss and the Belgians and maybe also the Quebecois use forms that are, basically 70, 80 and 90, but they use 17, 18 and 19 as in French, so nobody can be perfect. I don't know why I'm trying to buy time when this video blog will already be shorter than the other ones by virtue of me freeing up less space than the other couple of days, because essentially the 1 minute video, that's been the bane of my existence for the last 2 days, taking hours upon hours to upload. This time it might have taken even 20 minutes, so yeah, gives way less time. Holy shit, there's a lot of wind. That's something that I didn't expect, because in this fully insulated room that is my garage, usually by noon it's pretty hot. Right now it's like almost 11 a.m. so yeah, so it should already be getting hot, but there's this wind that I wouldn't qualify as cool wind, because I stood in my garden that's to the east and I experienced summer mornings, firsthand. That's a terrible thing, summer mornings, because the sunrise because of the angle of the rays of the sun, makes things pretty hot from the get-go. Takes a little time, until maybe 8:30. It's still a little bit, warming up. But 9 or 10 a.m. Boom! Suddenly it's summer, bitches. What you expecting, huh? So yeah, that's something that I enjoy a lot. Anyway, yeah. Where was I going with stuff? Nowhere really. There's one thing that I might have addressed actually, but I don't remember because it just happens so often that I forget stuff because I really want to talk about this, and suddenly I step into the kitchen or whenever I film the video blog, and it's even more awkward when I was in my apartment in Montpellier because I usually, think about stuff right before, so that's like when I'm sitting on a chair or on my bed. Start the recording, I haven't moved an inch. Ha! It goes the loop. I haven't moved an inch and brain fart. So yeah. I'm not sure though that it's an actual thing, but the first time there's this whole thing with hashtag teams, and for some reason I'm fairly sure that the one thing where it all came from is fucking Twilight, with Team Jacob and Team Edward and Team Bella. And for some reason I'm fairly sure that it all originates from Twilight, because I don't remember anything like that before Twilight, even though you could argue that I wasn't really looking at the internet and social media before that, because I literally got into Facebook late into 2008, like December of 2008, because people were asking me and were telling me, yeah, there's the photographs of this event that, this huge party that you went to last weekend. It's on Facebook, and I was like, okay, let's fucking do that. And I think one of my actual last status that is not a tweet that got onto Facebook, because I linked my account, just to have some content, because if not, there's probably nothing on my account save for a couple shares here and there. So yeah, I got into Facebook at that time, and it's around the time where there was this huge thing, with Twilight and therefore the teams. And the first time that I noticed that outside of Twilight was for the WWE, with Team Cena and Team Bring It, which was actually Team The Rock. But I don't go explain social media to The Rock. I mean, he owns that shit. He owns it that much that he made an app that's essentially the most annoying alarm clock ever, because there's no snooze button. Even though I gotta say that I don't really enjoy the snooze button, because it gives me this false sense of security. When you're asking your mom 5 more minutes, but it's there, the 5 more minutes are there, but when it comes back, boom, it hits you harder than the first time, because this time you kinda expected it, but you expected it to fail also, so there's that. This fucking alarm clock is a huge success, but probably like most apps in this day and age, my phone cannot run it because it's like 4 years old. Like if Pokemon Go were to be released officially in my country, I would probably not be able to play, because my phone is just so old. Oh, well, the clock tower is ringing. It's 11 a.m. Anyway, yeah. And from there, exponentially, when there were two sides or more. Suddenly there were teams. Like I found myself talking about being Team Tsugumi in Nisekoi because of the bullshit ending. Like I know that it's not really bullshit because it was going to be that. It was always going to be Raku going with Chitoge, despite the fact that she's the first girl and she's tsundere, and that's pretty much the requirement to be the winner. Um, but still, I'm pissed because I knew that my girl that I was rooting for was never going to win, but take way too long for that fucking cliche ending to happen, and like remains just an epilogue. And if they ruin all that, I will be pissed. So yeah. So maybe there's that. Yoni Zagire won the Tour de France stage with a fucking crazy descent. Like you have to see to believe it. The descent from the Jules Plan to Morzine in that kind of stages where you're going to have some crazy stuff happening in the descents more than in the climbs, because the rain always makes the descent more dangerous, and that's how Richard Virenque won 2 stages there in 2000 and 2003. So yeah, props to him and props to Christopher Froome. I don't like him, but he's winning, so yeah, you gotta give it to him. What do I forget? Oh yeah, Sam Allardyce has been named England's manager. Holy shit, that's going to be tough for the Stars. Unless he gets his head, to brought under the water by the FA. We might never know. But it's going to be really tough for Sunderland. Who are they going to hire to replace Big Sam? Yeah, good luck for them, because only Allardyce could save them many seasons in a row. They're just going to be like Newcastle then. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow, where I don't know if I will be filming it before or after Battleground, because it doesn't really have this big feel to it, but we'll see. There's the final stage of the Tour de France. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe it will be before 2 a.m. Maybe it will be after 5. In all cases, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.